Earle Nelson, the Guerrilla Killer, Earle Leonard Nelson, 1897 to 1928, was an American serial killer whose brutal crimes terrorized North America during the 1920s, known as the Gorilla Man, Dark Strangler, or Gorilla Killer. He is considered one of the earliest documented serial sex murderers of the 20th century, with at least 22 confirmed victims across the US and Canada. His modus operandi involved targeting landladies through room-for-rent ads, strangling them, and often engaging in post-mortem sexual assault. Early life and psychological decline. Traumatic childhood. Born in San Francisco to parents who died of syphilis before he turned to Nelson was raised by his devoutly religious grandmother. A severe head injury at age 10 from a bicycle collision with a streetcar left him unconscious for 6 days and triggered erratic behavior, memory loss, and chronic headaches. Early disturbances. He exhibited bizarre conduct as a child, including compulsive Bible quoting, voyeurism, and exchanging clothes with homeless people. By his teens, he frequented brothels and contracted a venereal disease. Institutionalization. After multiple arrests for burglary and an attempted molestation of a 12-year-old girl in 1921, he was deemed dangerous and committed to California's Napa State Mental Hospital. Psychiatrists noted hallucinations, paranoia, and suicidal ideation. He escaped repeatedly, earning the nickname Houdini among staff. Crime spree. 1926-1927. Nelson's killing spree spanned 18 months and multiple regions. Modus operandi. He posed as a mild-mannered Christian drifter, often carrying a Bible to gain victims' trust, strangled landladies with cords or hands, raped their corpses, and hid bodies in trunks, attics, or underbeds. Fled quickly, using aliases like Roger Wilson or Charles Harrison. Key murders. West Coast 1926. Began in San Francisco with victims like Clara Newman 60 and Laura Beale 63. The latter's silken cord was embedded so deeply it required surgical removal. Murdered 59-year-old Virginia Grant the next day. Canada 1927. In Winnipeg, killed 14-year-old Lola Cowan and Emily Patterson. Cowan's body was mutilated, while Patterson's was found under a bed by her praying husband. Table. Nelson's victim profile. Characteristic details. Primary targets: middle-aged landladies 60% over 50. Methods: strangulation, post-mortem rape, body concealment. Geographic spread: 10+ US states, CAOR, etc. Manitoba, Canada. Victim count 22 to 29. 22 confirmed. Capture, trial, and execution. Manhunt. Nelson was identified after killing Patterson in Winnipeg. A hitchhiker picked him up near the Canadian border, noting his well-dressed, harmless appearance. Arrest. Captured in Wacopa, Manitoba, after a shopkeeper recognized him. He briefly escaped custody but was recaptured on a train by Winnipeg police. Trial. Convicted solely for Patterson's murder due to jurisdictional challenges. His defense attorney, James Stitt, clashed with psychiatrist Dr. Alvin Mathers over Nelson's insanity plea. The trial drew massive public attention, with crowds treating it as entertainment. Execution. Hanged on January 13, 1928, at Winnipeg's Vaughan Street Jail. Canada's official hangman, Arthur Ellis, carried out the sentence. Psychological and cultural impact. Mental health debate. Navy psychologists labeled Nelson a constitutional psychotic, while prison doctors noted his delusions and self-loathing. Modern analyses suggest psychopathy exacerbated by frontal lobe damage from his childhood injury. Legacy. Inspired Alfred Hitchcock's Shadow of a Doubt 1943. His 22-victim record stood for 50 years, cementing his infamy as a pioneer serial killer. Subject of books: The Dark Strangler, The Gorilla Man Strangler Case, and true crime podcasts: Serial Killer Files. Table. Key events in Nelson's life. Year. Event: 1897, born in San Francisco. Parents die of syphilis. 1907, head injury and bicycle accident. 1921, institutionalized after attempted child molestation. 1926, murder spree begins Feb. 1927, arrested in Canada June. 1928, executed Jan. Nelson's case highlighted systemic failures in mental health care and interstate policing. His crime spurred debates about capital punishment, the insanity defense, and the public's morbid fascination with serial killers, issues that remain relevant today. For further details, see the Gorilla Man Strangler Case, Esau, 2022, which analyzes newly uncovered archival material about his trial.